because I'm speaking very slowly right now. One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, so my friend, like, you know, the one I was talking about, he is getting a PS5 and I'm really excited to play with him. So there's that. But I was thinking, should I buy like a better sounding mic or like a face cam? A face cam is gonna be a lot more expensive than a microphone, but it makes the streams more engaging, I guess, cause like, you know, like it's always more entertaining to watch a stream with someone that's with a channel that has a face cam than a channel that doesn't have a face cam. But at the same time, a better quality microphone is, you know, more audio quality. Oh, by the way, I figured out how to like do these. What is the
Revelio.
13 minus 1, 12, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, 3, 3, 6, and then 8, 9, 12 minus 8, 4. That's on 4, 4. And 21 minus 13, and that's 3, so 21 minus 16. 5 is 3, 4, 5. Okay. Voila. So oh, so that's why you asked the question before, like, I mean, I'll try. I wanted to get like a camera, but it's just A, more expensive, B, it's like I've got other stuff going on in my life right now with like college and uni applications and whatnot, so like, and also like there's a lot of like fees and bills I have to pay for like the counselor tuition fees, so I'll see what I can do. What was I doing here? Oh yeah. Ooh. About what? like about oh. I mean, okay. Character. He's 17. I mean, depends. Like, I've seen some people that, like... Wait, let me actually take a better look. Oh, this actually looks good. Like this gloves. Like these gloves. We could go for the white ones or like these ones. Oh.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
16 on board. I have a hobby. Looks more. No, like, yeah, lighting and angles makes a big difference, but at the same time, you can just, like, say normal bulbs or like sunlight. And I am really bad at pictures and like lighting and stuff, but yeah. So
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Wow. 30 years old, that was... That's long.
Confringo!
Nice work. That's it. Well done.
You could also crucial the person, or
I have to say,
Imperial.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You
Do we
said
tell
something
him, or
was
do we
missing
not
from what you
tell
found
him?
in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Alright, so do we tell him or do we not? Background noise, background noise. Alright, guess we're trusting.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well,
Yes,
when you
it
do
does.
know, tell me.
Like,
I've been studying
a little
archaic
bit.
forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
So this is what I thought of. You do... You... No, wait. That was the combo that I came up with. Oh.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
So, do we tell him the truth or do we try to lie? On one hand, Sebastian told us not to tell him. On the other, if he just discovered us coming out of the Undercroft. Well, that's the answer I went with, and he still doesn't believe you, so...
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I mean, we didn't tell him. We just came up with that. Came to the conclusion on his own. Oh, by the way, there's a... Sometimes I don't know if you can hear me over the game or not when it gets really loud. Because, well, in my ears it's a lot more louder than my own voice.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
But, what was I saying? Ah, shoot. Brain fart. What was I saying?
I would like to teach
Oh yeah, I remember.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Oh yeah. Let's just do her quest first. I never discovered, like, that this was a shop in my playthrough, and I was trying to buy all, like... Sure. I was basically, this shop's, that, like, Dogweed and that cap sells you the mandrakes and whatever, and this shop right here sells you more like normal plants, and I was trying to buy the mandrake and everything from here, and I thought my game was glitched, and then I discovered this after like hours, and I was really surprised. But holy shit, can't.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. You see this, sir? You see this chest? He's looking around for people that's trying to loot him, and always makes me feel so guilty. And now I want to return the money, but I can't.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Yes. That is
Hello.
exactly why
hello.
I feel guilty every single
Sorry,
time.
I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
She sounds more
Constant
Scottish
demand for
than
antidotes.
Irish.
I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me...
And what do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell.
So, about her quest, we're gonna have to wait like just 10 minutes for her quest to load, because the smart choice is to always buy seeds instead of... Oh. Wait, while we're here, I should probably get the dung composter. Yeah. Oh. There's a lot of cool quests that are like about to come in the game, because I'm way ahead of you now. I learned Descendo, and there's a there's a beast class. There's a legitimate beast class, like petting beasts, raising beasts, and it's not that far away.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
And also, I never like showed you this, but voila. Not again.
Revelio.
If it was just coins, why did it tell me that?
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
1,000. Jesus Christ. Okay,
A pleasure doing business with you.
No. Shit. Fedora.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Oh wait. Ah, shoot. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. So, do you like your room of requirement, or do you want to change it around? This is what I went with. It's like a moonlit ambience, but you can change the ambience in here.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall... Oh.
So a dung composter. Do you like this one? The scientific one? You can change the colors, by the way. Recollectic. The dung composter should be away from the seating areas. Here, maybe?
Most excellent.
Oh, you can change everything. So... Did you watch, like, the... Because I went with this vibe for your, like, room of requirement. It's more cozy and whatnot. You can change this wall. So, this wall unfortunately glitched and now it's stuck at Gothic for some reason. But the other walls we can all change. So this could be Gothic or botanical or that. I keep it at this since it like lets more light in. And then this one could be botanical or scientific or goth for the statues. I keep this at like the statue and like the goth vibe, and then this is botanical, this is eclectic to match with these walls, and then this is botanical to match with this. So you come in, you'll see like this statue. The first thing. Or we could place this statue here and then the dining room table there. Or we could even do this, like place little statues. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna wait till we unlock more statues, because I quite like this. Yeah, you don't have. Oh my god, you don't have like. I have potion recipes for Thunder Brew and Focus. And you don't have the Flux Suite like thingy either. Oh yeah, clothes. Something lighter. We could go with this outfit, with the purple thingy and then the robe. Or we could go with this one, or where was it? Actually, just those two looks the best. This one, the skirt, or wait, not the skirt, like the purple inner, or like the blue one. I'll just go with this. Or even Merlin. I like this one, the I wish you could turn this one into like a white cloak. That would be very nice, but whatever. We could wear a hood as well. Up to you. Oh, by the way, these are like lightings. Like they would light up the thingy behind you. I thought you'd like this botanical thingy more, so I went with this, like, right here. Venomous Tentacula and Mandrake, well, Invisibility Potion and a Thunder Brew. And then the map chamber, okay. I'm basically gonna speed through all these. Oh, it's turned around. Wait, so... That's how it actually looks. Huh.
I was hoping to see you.
Revelio. You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not. a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I
have
not
two questions for you
surprised?
that's related
Shall
to
we?
the game.
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay, so basically,
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
So-
I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
so. Oh. I am so sorry, Chest. The look he gives as he gives up is too much. Anyways, so do you like visiting Azkaban? Like, do you like that? Because you can do this in this game, but there's only one house that can do that, because each house has a special quest, and also houses have different like quest lines. So for Slytherin it was Scrope that led us to the book. For Ravenclaw it was Ollivander. I'm sorry, but we need the money. Money is hard to get in this game, and it's one of the easiest ways to get like a buttload of money from that chest.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
He still remembers his wife. Wow.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal,
I mean,
as you
not
asked.
remember, but like talks
And
to her.
this is my mentor,
Not
Professor
like
Fig.
talk, but like, you know.
How do you
certain
do,
remarks
Professor
like,
Fig?
Wish you were here to
And
see
you,
this
my
and
young
stuff,
friend,
which is
see
cute.
now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Oh. Also, I just learned a new tidbit, like from
You and your friend Charles spoke of
for
the port
Hogwarts,
key,
like for
and
Harry Potter
of
lore.
trials you'd created
about
for one who sees traces of
unforgivable
ancient magic.
places.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
So basically Final Fantasy 15 I love, The Witcher 2, and then there's a lot of games that I love. And
it's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Alright, I'm gonna speed through these. This is Madam Kagawa's quest. The Summoner's Cult one is okay. It's a bit boring, to be honest. You have to defeat. Wait, did it say Hogsmeade or like Hogsmeade Station? Station would be here-ish. Have I never? Oh yeah, so about the unforgivable curses, apparently there are only unforgivable curses if you use them on humans. You can use them on trolls and it's not, you know, unforgivable. It's very much allowed. Or something like that. I read that from a YouTube comment, so I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah. Oh.
Brilliant.
And then potions. Follow the butterflies. That is a very boring quest. I've done that. It's just you go into like the dark forbidden forest and you follow a bunch of butterflies and then they lead you to a chest, which is what the game already does even if you don't do that quest. So it's kind of like saying, like, it's supposed to be an introductory quest to how the butterflies work, but if you just have a curious mind, you can just figure that out on your own.
What can I do for you today?
Let me just double check.
I hope to see you again.
Thunder Brew and invisibility, right? Yep.
Well, for now.
We could buy the recipe or...
A wise decision. Thank you.
some gold.
There's new quests here.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now, had my dark wizards here.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Hogsfield is being terrorized by Ranrock's loyalists.
Okay, remember there are 2 quests in Upper Hogsfield. We need to do those later, or do you want me to do them now? I don't... Wait... About your question, unless it's a public channel, I don't think you can view anything. Like what YouTube is. They subscribe to what videos they have posted or anything. You can like... But first, do you want to do the side quest or the main quest first? Because we're lacking behind in the main quests. Oh, and I forgot.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in... Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop!
tell the residents of Lower.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic...
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinder?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Because he's in cahoots with him, woman.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined it.
Nice to meet you.
My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have...
To the south, across the river. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of...
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I would... We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madam Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She go looking for Bal.
She She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop.
I'll let you know if I...
Thank you.
What do you...
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Thank you for passing through.
Oh, tip.
Seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. This place has seen better days.
How nice of you to stop by.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Wizards are running scared. As they should be.
Petrifies Totalis. Or never mind the pronunciation.
One less human to... How nice of you to stop worry about.
No.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
Our president's dying, are we? Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Who's there? I won't rest. You will regret coming here. How nice of you to stop by. Someone's here. Child! I will make you pay. Your acrobatic blow postponed the inevitable. I won't rest until you're dead.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont would be glad to hear that.
Aw, shoot. Oh well. I could have basically done 2-3 quests at the same time and not waited for the main quest. But it is what it is.
Wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
I should be going.
Thank you. Sincerely. Revelia.
Past the river, near the forest. I must be on the right track.
Oh. God damn it, dude. No.
Is wearing a woolly jumper. That must be Barney's. Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to her.
So we've discovered that the guy that was practicing dark magic, the brother, is basically dead. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple simultaneous. Okay, so that's for the main quest, and then the Thunder Brew. Ooh, what's this? Wow, we discovered newer stuff. So Upper Hawkswheel is kind of infested, not infested, but like the surrounding areas are very much crawling with enemies.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph!
Hello. Oh, this seems... wow. I'm gonna go with this one, just for now. And then you can tell me if you like this one or not. Oh, and yeah. I never told you this, but we got a new broom. Look, so would you prefer this one? Or this one? I'm gonna go with this one for now. Tell me if you want me to change it. What about the broom?
Revelio.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa,
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Okay.
There you go.
Confringo.
I think it's learned its lesson. But do continue to practice as long as you like.
Do you want me to continue with the main quest now? Yep. You oh wait, configure them, and then you clear them, and then you clear them, and then you basically glacier them. Oh, okay. Okay. Da 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 map. Out of all the enemies in this game, I hate that Fury. They are, because you can't do anything to them with except for like fire spells and maybe Expelliarmus and like curse spells.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
I believe...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
This one is a very cool mission, by the way.
Only following orders. Leave your accusation.
Quickly now. Stay hidden. Petrificus totalis. Well done.
Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Totalis.
What was that?
Totalis.
Feels I'm not alone.
So, the Petrificus Totalis spell.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Hello?
Revelio.
Orders.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything
These
to do
orders
with
indicate
names.
that there
What
ought
you
to
find
something
here
to do
could
with
be the key to
names.
Goblin can
What
finally
names?
take
And why
finally
here?
taking its rightful place in the world. Unlock. Ah, Jesus.
I will draw blood.
Revelio.
Heraldic Longcoat. Why is it that your character gets the coolest loot and mine just gets eh? Cause just look at this coat. It even has like a Gryffindor symbol at the back. Not like a Gryffindor, but like a lion. Do you want me to keep this coat? It's not really light per se, but...
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Maybe you could
An
teach me.
unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Oh.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
First trial. Are we gonna pass this trial or not? That is the question that is to be had.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Must have done something. Best have a look around.
No, 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 I don't want to die. Are these just like stairs? Oh, yeah.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Ouch.
These look familiar.
Sorry. Oh, it
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
yeah, just a couple of them. Jesus.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Oh, I hate this one.
seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
I'm okay. I just had like a cough.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway?
We've already figured it out, man. Ta-da!
I'll never get used to these floors.
Aw, no. Oh, there's a boss fight coming up. Are you here? Like, cause this is a very fun boss fight. I'm gonna even bump up the difficulty to hard. What's the difficulty setting? Alright. Hard difficulty, here we come. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Don't like the look of this.
Okay, shoot, I gotta... Ta-da! Did it!
What a relief.
Woo! I did get a bit cocky, and because like the first amount of health dropped really quickly, and I was like, oh, this is pretty easy, and then, well, it made me use up all my potions, which wasn't necessarily a good
Another
thing.
pensive.
Oh, this looks quite. I prefer this. Cutscene time.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Yeah.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber. Revelio.
Isadora reminds me, like, at least the taking pain away part reminds me a bit of the Weir. And then what like the professor tells is like, it's not your pain to take away. That is important to remember sometimes too, because sometimes we just can't help someone. it's the that's a deep philosophical rant, but I'm gonna
What
pause
have
for
we
now.
here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
There are 2 to 3 quests that will pop up, and the season changes. And by the way, wait, I'll tell you this in a minute. Oh, it's not a lion, it's actually a dragon of some kind. It's a shame you can't see through the mirror. Oh wait, you can, it's just very blurry.
I should ask so.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, so, yeah, there are 3 quests that will pop up now.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
The mirror is backwards. So, there are gonna be 3 quests that are popping up. Sirona, you can meet the lady at the thingy, like Serona and like the broomsticks, you can do Galvin Moon's quest, which is the quest you unlock Alohamara for, and then you've got Descendo from the divination classroom. So, which one do you want to go for? Also, I think we should go. 2 of them are here in the... Oh, Beast class. Yeah, we can go to Beast class as well. So Beast class, Serona, the 3 boomsticks for Ranrock, or Galvin Moon, which is to unlock Alohamara. It's an okay-ish quest for Alohamara. Professor Garlick's quest, and then Kogawa's assignment, Arresto Momentum, and then Descendo and Defendo. And then there is purchase a broom enhancement, for which costs 1,000. Like, it costs 1,000 galleons, yeah. I forgot what the currency. Oh, and I do usually like research and like, you know, watch videos about a game I'm into. The only problem is I end up watching too much and then spoil the game for myself. This is one of the games that I didn't spoil for myself, which is quite, whatchamacallit, like, quite surprising, since usually I don't do that. But Final Fantasy 16 is a game I've been dying to play. I haven't bought it yet though. See which one? Yeah, sure. It's just it'll take a while. Which one would you want to do first? Is my question. I'm guessing Beast class.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
A single thunder brew is 1,000. Do you want to go for the long term or the short term? Like, we could just buy the thunder brew and be done with it, or we could buy the recipe and create it or craft it later on. While you answer that,
And how would one like to be styled?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. I'm sure I've no need to. But I showed there. But look at you.
Why not? What service?
What is it you might be interested in?
Yeah, basically you can buy a focus recipe. Or you can... There was another hairstyle I wanted to show you. Which one was it? Not this one. Not this one. This one looks quite more professional. Oh yeah, this one. What do you think about this hairstyle? This one? Or like the other ones? Or did you mean, did you mean this short hair one? Or this one? This one I don't like that much. Okay, so there's this one, which is like short and wavy. There is this one, and then this is more like curly, but the one I'm on right now, this one. There's this. There's this. Okay, so this is A. We're gonna name these so it's easier to figure out. This is A. This is B. This is C. This is D. And I'm just gonna press. I'm gonna hope this is the one you meant that
You take
when you
care
said
now,
it was
and I
short
shall
and
hope to see
wavy.
you soon. What is it you might be interested in?
But there was one that was similar to this, if I can find it out. Oh, this one's very nice too. But
You can stop by any time.
Oh yeah, so long term and short term. Basically, you can buy potion recipes or potions themselves. If you buy the potion themselves, it costs a bit more. But it doesn't cost a bit more, but it's like it's a one-time thing that you can only use that potion once. And if you buy it like the recipe, you have to craft it. But the thing is that you can craft it again and again if you have the ingredients. The only problem is getting the ingredients. And since we have a mission that requires a Thunder Brew, and a Thunder Brew by itself costs 1,000 galleons, And the recipe for it costs 1200.
What can I do for you today?
Like this one. See, 1000 for the Thunder Brew, and we need to drink it for mission. So Thunder Brew or the recipe. I'm gonna go with the recipe for like long-term safety. Hopefully we have the ingredients.
A wise decision. Thank you.
We do not. We just need leech juice. Well. Now we have 7 mandrakes. Anyways, time for the quest. It's quite easy to get lead juice, and what was the other component?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
What do you think?
That's good
like,
news.
The pellets
He seems very
taste
nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
I like the Neasels quite a lot because they're like cats and... Well, I have a cat.
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
The way our character, like even if you're a male or a female, the way they say that's really not funny is very like...
Those two don't belong anywhere
not intimidating,
near this
but like
class.
standoffish and like
Coaches in training.
kind of like
Persephone was onto them
warning-ish tone.
instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Puffskin offspring. Oh, what's this one? Duracrawl. Oh, you get to see a hippogriff, by the way. I'm gonna feed the female one. Or the male one. Whatever. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, la la la.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okay.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it
We didn't
next
even
time.
do anything.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has
Where did
asked
my
that
cat
I
go?
prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl.
As if we don't have enough
I also
assignments.
encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Oh, we can also change classes. Very bad timing, I know, in the middle of a class, but where is it? Look, go for Harry Potter-ish, or like this, or that. Or we can go like a cool sunglasses look. Or this one. I'm gonna go for these now, unless you want the sunglasses one.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Please, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Do you want to know right now?
Don't worry, we're nearly
I
there.
could spoil the
It's
surprise.
just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep hiring safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Ciao! Time for garlics. Collect troll bogies. Troll bogies. Cast a depulso on a levitated enemy. Sweeping car. Is it good not to wear them, or is it? But yeah, I do have glasses.
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
I don't like
costumes.
wearing glasses that much.
And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into a goblet and leave her in the Great Hall after a feast? I hear the elves have had to transfigure every goblet in the castle looking for her. I hope you're jolly well proud.
Well, that was a funny little tidbit. Oop. Wrong area. Oh wait.
Revelio.
It's 1 10 10 5 5, and then which one's 5 3 4 5? That's 5. Okay, and then this one is 4. Wait. So 6 minus 4 2 2, and then 2 0. 0 is the owl. We got that one.
Revelio.
Talents.
Revelio.
It can't be that far, no.
Revelio.
19 minus 3, 16, 16 minus 9, 6, and then 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 7, it's that one. Okay. And then 23 minus 15, 20, 18, 18, 10, 8, 8 minus 2, 6. Where's the first one? What's that? 6, 3, 3, 6. Okay. Anyway, sorry for the little distraction. Nah, I know what I'm doing. They start from 0, like from clockwise side. I was... Yeah, the first door, like this door, I just can't figure out where the second, like, roll thingy is.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met.
Why does it
I'm
sound
afraid I
like
had a
that?
rather
This Gladwin Moon
disconcerting
smokes quite a
Although I
lot.
hear
Like
your
his
visit
voice
to
just
Hogsmeade
sounds
was even
very
more
raspy.
eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
I can.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I hate this quest so much.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
So this quest is quite like Zenobia's Gobstone quest, where it's like a go and collect these at night time and like find them type quest, and I usually use YouTube for that because who can actually be bothered. And there's a new Harry Potter movie, by the way. Not a Harry Potter movie, but like a tie-in to that movie. It's called The Secrets of Dumbledore, I believe. It's on Netflix.
Revelio, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restrict...
Alohomora.
Dear Mirabelle, my dear daughter has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or 2 if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants, the more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover that stench. Hoping to see you soon with or without the plants. Your friend Sirona. I think the old socks is probably because of the guy that sells the gear or something, because he sells a type of thingy that makes that sort of go away. Reminder to solve the Hogwarts house elves. Read this if you want. It's just Piu's little shenanigans. Third time's the charm. Maybe not.
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled people.
I have to press X at the right time.
Between aconite and asphodel.
Yeah, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
We're doing all this just to remove a moon because Galwin Moon is scared of demiguises. Okay. There's another Daedalian key here. Oh wait, never mind. I think it's supposed to be here.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Always mucking about. The ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Goblin rebellion. My marching professor Hector. I don't think that's what that class is for. He's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, twit. That's house point. You know you can't do that.
Love these little conversations. Almost got caught. Please look away. Oh, Professor Garlic and Hackett.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
I suppose Professor Flag knows that. But Edith are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff? The Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Well, yeah, but like Professor Garlic did say that. You know, she was surprised that she didn't bet on Ravenclaw, so there's that. Also, the Ravenclaw dialogue is the same for all houses, even if you're a Hufflepuff, so... If you're a Hufflepuff, you have Professor Hackett rooting for you. If you've got Ravenclaw, you've got Garlic. If you're Slytherin, I don't know who. And if you're Gryffindor, again, I don't know. Oh, so this student can't spot us, can he? Because he's marked as blue instead of red, but I'm just gonna be careful and assume that that's not the case since the minimap is red. इस वाली ले लो.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
ये
I
इधर
have the
पड़ी हुई है
moons you
लेफ्ट
asked me to
वाली.
collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment...
You never have to use a disillusionment charm, by the way.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Hey.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
See, this area is no longer forbidden. 13 minus 5, 3, 8, 8, and then a spider. Where's the spider? It's at 8. So it's 0. Okay. 14 minus 3, 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 is that.
Revelio.
And there was a detailing thingy back here. Where was it? This one? No. Basically, if you do the moon quest, you can unlock more like areas. Now, where's the key? Oh, there it is. Now we can do the main quest, or I can do the assignments that we've got. Jesus Christ. Wow, my reflexes have been slowed quite a lot. Probably shouldn't have woken up in the middle of the night. I swear it was easier at normal. So the main quest wouldn't probably take more than that. I think I should just go for the main quest and I'll do these assignments after. What time is it? Yeah, I have to leave in 30 minutes too for class. Yeah, I'll just do these later. See, collect demiguise moons. And then you've got these Thunder Brew. Oh, don't worry, I'll answer your subscriber thingy question in a minute. Basically,
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
it's 1,000 galleons. I don't have that many galleons. Also, at night you can see someone playing the guitar, and then you can tip them, and then he buys a thingy that's related to your house.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists.
Oh.
Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough. But between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
I don't know if this game is approved by J.K. Rowling, but it's definitely not made by J.K. Rowling.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lord Gok,
I could just Google.
please
Wait.
give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Oh. So, well, you should probably just Google that because, okay, it's not like a definite answer even on Google, but there are, and give me a moment, I can't even see what you, so on Google it said that, well, the first like article like the thingy that pops up before you even open like a website or an article, it says that Sirona is trans, and then the other one says that it's not exactly like confirmed, but like it's due to J.K. Rowling's comments and like that whole controversy, so it's plausible that she is trans. Amit? Oh, there's Amit. And he bought a snake because of our, well, tips. Yeah, so this article says Hogwarts Legacy seemingly introduces Harry Potter's first trans character amid J.K. Rowling's controversy. Meet Sirona Ryan, a barkeep at the Three Broomsticks in Hogsmeade. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter has introduced its first transgender character in the midst of an ongoing controversies around J.K. Rowling's statements about trans people. Hogwarts Legacy, the hotly anticipated open-world role-playing game features a character called Sirona Ryan, a witch that serves as the owner of the Three Broomsticks in the Hogsmeade village. The player interacts with Sirona while a mission involving a goblin named Lodbrok. While it's not explicitly stated that the character is trans in the context of the game, Sirona offers a line of dialogue that's highly suggestive. I've known Lord, we met when I was weighing tables there as a student before I thought to play. Sirona says he was cordial enough, but we weren't friends. His Mr. Hoder and Deep hadn't seen him in years, but he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, now wizard. EW reached out to a rep for Warner Bros. Games for comment. Hogwarts Legacies has been a hot-button topic among the Harry Potter fandom in light of Rowling's continued comments about trans people. The creator of the fantasy world has stated in the past that she is not transphobic and supports the trans community, though she regularly spreads Rowling to the TRF movement. Oh yeah, so it is approved by J.K. Rowling's that this game is approved by J.K. Rowling's, and it's like some of the profits do go to like J.K. Rowling. Yeah, so it's not explicitly stated. You can basically have your own. Why isn't my game working? You can basically have your own theories as to if she is or not. Like, They didn't explicitly state it. There's a line that suggests it, but it's just a suggestion. So, if you want to believe that she's trans, then she is trans. If you do not want to believe that she's
Welcome
not
to the
trans,
Arms
then
Inn.
she's not
Any
trans.
empty seat is yours.
It's yours. It's your like own.
Can I help you with something?
Oh. Hi, Lodgok.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Oh, a
Years
spy.
ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well.
It
I'll
probably
retrieve the
is a
relic
trap.
if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
We need quite a lot of supplies. You know what? I'm just gonna... like... I'm just gonna run with what I have now. Oh, YOLO. Oh, yeah, YOLO it. That's... wow.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Oh, pretty sunset.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Come on, hurry up, goblin. Lodgok. Oh. Oh, rabbit. By the way, funny thing, my cat runs like in a weird way. Like basically his hind legs are longer than his short, like front legs, and for some reason he like kind of like hops like a bunny. Not like a hop, but like a run-ish. It's very interesting and like you just have to see it to know what I'm talking about.
Do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. Fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi.
Oh.
The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
Inferi.
I do hope our...
Okay, thank you.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
So the dark wizards use Inferi while the light, like the good ones use the good ones use like those knights that we've encountered.
Moths. Curious. Lumos.
Ta-da!
Alan's beard.
Revelio.
Triniberous attire.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Well.
They're certainly persistent.
Okay, so maybe maybe I need to focus quite a lot more. I know, but I thought, well, I thought, what if you could like freeze them with the gear? Looks quite okay-ish. Should have probably went back and gotten the elegant house cloak. Gotten the items identified. But oh well.
Incendio! Closer! Revelio!
Oh.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Venus!
Oh, I know.
Lumos.
Come on, game.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Lumos. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door.
Yeah, well, something moved. Could you? Huh. How do I?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What if I have to bring?
Lumos.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna search it up because we don't have time.
I see. This is supposed to spin.
Oh, figured it out.
Lumos. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. It's sealed shut from the other side. Revelio. Down I go. No other way.
Okay. Our first death. I like hot mode. Oh. Maybe I don't like hard mode.
Lumos. 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 This looks even more complex. Lumos. 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 Making this spin to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. 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 I need to bring moths to the door.
Jesus Christ, I can't figure this out. Oh, you've been gone? I didn't know that. Well, I hope you have a good day, and yeah, enjoy your day. Stay safe. Oh, wow. I didn't even need to look at a guide to do that.
The witch's final resting place.
I'm gonna go sleep
Lodgok
after
said
this
the
quest.
helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Who lived here, I wonder? Incendio! Revelio. Potato! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Poison! Solves that. they are. The Ashwinders.
No!
Shall we
What are your faults on?
The finals all finished.
Might want to look out. Quite conductive, aren't we?
some more? Not the brightest child.
Look what you've done! You'll pay for it!
Confringo! Yes. Revelio. Revelio.
I'll tell you that. You'll tell on us first chance you get.
Incendio. Revelio.
अभी तो चलाइए यार.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Ah, how delightful. Novice luck.
Reductor!
That the best you can do?
Not so tough now, are ya?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?